Hi, so I'm going to show you another tip how to get the animations height fixed. It is the different height, right? And the rider's idle is as lower height. So to fix that issue, what you want to do, you want to duplicate this, right? So if I duplicate, it's going to create version 4 since version 3 exists for me. So don't worry about this. So double click, open the duplicated one. In my case, version 4. In your case, it's going to be version 3 probably. You're going to go all the way at the end, right? Then you're going to go to character, bones, and choose all hierarchy. So it's going to show you the bones, right? Then you're going to select the root bone right here. If you click this, it's going to select the root bone. This is the root bone, okay? And in your details panel, you're going to see the Z is 68 point something, right? So I'm going to copy this, right? And I'm going to go back to the beginning. You can just click this. It's going to take you to the beginning. And then I'm going to do minus, and then I'm going to paste it. So it's going to be minus whatever the Z was. So it's minus 68.5838 something, right? Then I'm going to add a key to this. So after we add key, and then save these animations. Now if I play, it's going to be the new height, right? Save that. Save your project. Now I'm going to use the new version 4 I just created, right? So I'm going to go here, select this, and go play. As you see, the height is fixed. No, not this animation. My animation was left. There you go. It's perfect, right? Almost perfect. But you can, adjust that to tweak that to make it perfect. But so you can keep doing that for all the animation and dismounts animations. This is the easiest way. I added the collision check. So I mounted from the left side. If I go here, it's going to check the left, it's going to check the rear, it's going to check the right. So wherever the opening, it will dismount there. So as you see, the traces happen there. So if I go here and trying to dismount, it's going to check the left, right. Wherever there's an opening, it's going to dismount there. Also, I fixed the dismount issue here. I'm not using the actor transform to place the player after dismounted. So the new addition was if you go to your player, right, the rider's component. Previously, all the mounts and dismounts were animation sequences. But the recent version replaced the dismount animations using animations montages. So the solution was using the montages, not the animation sequence. If I go open it, so even though this is in place, you have to enable root motion here as well. The different technique that I use to resolve the landing issue. So make sure your rider's dismount animation sequences are enable root motion, and then create animation montages out of them and place them here. So as you see here. So the benefit is that now if I dismount, it places on the right spot, and no need to use the actor transform. I think that one of the bug fix that I did, like previously, if you run and jump into the water, there's an issue that it keeps doing ledge fall off animation, or it does the jump fall animations. So right now it is fixed. It's not going to have that issue. And there's another bug that I fixed is that in the older version, if you jump and if I let go the W key, it is to stop. And right now, if I jump and let go the W key, it has the motion continues and then it stops. I think that's pretty much it. Also, there's another new feature that I added is the reins. As you see, the player is holding the reins. That's another new feature, right? If I mount, holding the reins. So yeah, these are the new additions. What else? Yeah, let me also go over some of the debugging. If you go to the player riders component, in case you want to know. So this is the mount trace setting that I'm using. So yeah, mount trace distance is 10, mount trace radius is 15, mount trace vertical offset is 20. This is for the latest version. So that so the mount sphere appears right in front of his stomach, and it works because usually you go close to the horse to mount. Right, if I run to the horse, there you go, it mounts. If I run to the front left, and it mounts. If I add a cube here, right, I have the dismount landing check enabled. I won't be able to land here. What's this? It's not gonna. I won't be able to dismount. As you see, the sphere traces, right? Now, if you want to use this feature, you have to do certain things. For example, if you go to the mount character and then you have the dismount location check, right? You can enable that, and it's not going to do location check. If I go here right now, I can't land on pretty much anything. But also disadvantage is that if you go here, it's not going to do the check. So now if I want to use it, you can enable that, and also enable show dismount traces. That way you can see where the trace is hitting. Now if I type in landscapes, so this is where you have to add the land places you want the player to land. For example, this one, if I go here, if I do F, now it says cube, right? Now the thing is, if I create another cube, this is going to be cube as well. So what I do is I want to add another terrain. So I'm going to say cube, right? If you're using the voxel plugin as your landscape, we would enter like voxel landscape. Since it's a cube and I have the cube entered, and this is cube 2 and this is probably cube 3 or something, I'll be able to land as well.